In this video, I'm gonna tell you guys about 5 altcoins that I am buying like crazy right now. I think all 5 of the coins that I'm showcasing in this video are gonna go absolutely wild. And that's why I think you should read up on them more. Everything I say in this video is not financial advice, but after I go through my entire list, I think you all will agree with me that these coins are crazy exciting. To start off my list, I have to talk about VeChain. VeChain is one of the coins you do not hear as much about anymore now that we're not in a bull market. But they got some of the craziest partnerships in crypto, and honestly, their idea is pretty juicy. They have this supply chain as a service, but it goes way beyond that. But look at this crazy announcement that we have right now. VeChain confirms huge plan to expand to Europe and worldwide. Will the VeChain price moon? This is exactly what we were waiting for regarding VeChain. Some sort of new bullish announcement that could get the excitement back for the majority of the hodlers, but also to basically get some new eyes on the project. VeChain has been going through some very interesting marketing cycles as they recently partnered up with UFC, which was a very big deal. But after that, well, there really weren't the craziest of new updates. Obviously, they utilized proof of authority. They got themselves a new proof of authority 2.0. All the announcements like that were going crazy. But all honest talk here, the majority of people that are looking at VeChain right now don't know anything about the consensus algorithm and do not care. In terms of actual value to the network, sure, it's important, but a lot of the people just want these crazy expansion announcements, crazy partnerships announcements, and well, more things like UFC. So the fact that they confirmed a huge plan to just expand over in Europe. Take a look at this. VeChain plans to increase its team members in Europe in the near future. A legal jurisdiction process will with the government of San Marino is ongoing to make VeChain European-based. Yep, they have an official partnership with San Marino, the government. It's crazy. Now, as my second coin on the list, you guys already know I have to add this coin. But if you're watching this video and you hold any of the cryptos that I'm talking about here, make sure that you press that like button. Why not? It doesn't hurt you, so make sure you press that button. It is greatly appreciated. And also, if you're looking to buy any of these coins, I'll leave a couple links down below to, for example, Bybit or BitGet. And BitGet, I believe any person in the world can use to buy any crypto that they want to. For sure, the 5 cryptos that I'm talking about here, you can buy over on BitGet, so check it out with the link down below. I even believe that people in the US can use it, but don't quote me on that one as I'm not in the US. XRP right now is ridiculously exciting, mostly because of the lawsuit. Now, I don't want to give it less credit than what it's owed, in the sense that there's a lot of fundamentals from the XRP ledger that are amazing, which make it a lot better than a lot of other crypto projects, in my opinion. If we're being honest here, we should focus on the lawsuit as it's the most important factor for the price right now. And I'd say that they've gotten win after win after win after win after win after win after, you get it? A lot of people over on YouTube have switched over. And again, if we're being realistic here, XRP didn't hit its all-time high in 2021, where a lot of other cryptos hit about 3 times their 2017-18 all-time high. XRP hit $3.80 or so in 2017-18. Well, since a lot of other cryptos hit 3 times that, XRP is still owed about $12 or $13. I personally think the moment that this lawsuit is settled, that we have a very high chance to get back to that level. And honestly, this is by far my most exciting crypto and the one I hold the most of. Now, again, I want to make sure that you guys understand. I hold every single crypto in this list, and I try to buy the majority of these cryptos as well, nearly every single day. The reason I do that is so you don't have to find the bottom of the bottom, but as long as you're averaging out your buys, usually you're quite good. Now, over on Bybit, there's going to be a feature soon. It's already starting to be rolled out, where I can actually share what different cryptos I am buying, whatever day or whatever week, and the percentages that I'm buying them for. Make sure you just get yourself an account over on Bybit if you haven't done that yet, because some crazy stuff is coming on there. As I said, I've been working on some crazy things to help you guys out with your crypto investment journey. So just stick around, and a lot of cool things are coming up. Next on my list is a little controversial pick, but it's Cardano. Now, I'm going to be honest here and say that Charles Hoskinson has been in a lot of controversy, and that's not necessarily bullish. He is, by the way, the founder of the project. But what I am bullish on, and I think the majority of you guys will agree with me on this one, is that Cardano throughout the last couple of years has been appreciated a ton. It's been valued at pretty high prices, pretty crazy prices, even though not that much was actually put on the map. I personally think that now that Cardano's gone through all these rigorous testing phases and is finally at a pretty good level to actually compete with the other layer ones, that we actually haven't gotten a crazy ADA surge yet since it got to this level. And so there's a very high probability that the moment that this new bull run sets in, that Cardano is finally going to be better than a lot of its competitors, as in terms of tech or I guess peer-reviewed approach. They are already better. It's just that they were a lot later to the party and they haven't gotten the chance to kind of show themselves off just quite yet. Obviously, we just got ourselves the Vaso hard fork for Cardano, which was exciting. We're also noticing that DEXs and the whole ecosystem on Cardano is thriving. And that's all just relatively new, which is why Cardano is, in my opinion, a little bit undervalued. One thing you guys got to understand here is that there are a lot of cryptos that are really good from a fundamental layer. Like for example, Polygon here. It's my number 4 pick. An Indian city deploys a Polygon blockchain to manage public complaints. This to you might sound really boring. Like, why is this cool? Why is this good? Polygon has been doing this for so ridiculously many great projects, like for example, what they got going on with Starbucks for their loyalty program or their loyalty card, basically. They're setting themselves on the map on a lot of different layers and getting this done. To get a partnership like this, I'm not sure how you can get that done, to be honest with you. But apparently the police department of India's city has announced a plan to use Polygon blockchain to register complaints as part of speeding up the resolution process of public complaints. That is absolutely huge and nobody can tell me differently. Many people were saying, oh, but since Ethereum went to proof of stake, Polygon is starting to get useless or so. No, it's not. It is thriving like crazy and it is still honestly one of my favorite picks. I try to buy Polygon right around every week, and the way I do this is mostly through Uniswap, honestly. I just switch a lot of the tokens which I'm not as excited about anymore for Polygon. And yeah, I do that about once a week, I'd say. Here's a little honorable mention. There's actually a project that I'm extremely excited about as well, Algorand. Algorand DeFi is booming. Here's why. Algorand is a very heavily VC-backed project in the sense that they have a very high, or let's say very good leadership, very good ventures. I think Algorand will succeed like crazy over the next couple of years, like very, very certain. Again, I'm not your financial advisor, but I personally am pretty certain that Algorand will succeed. The only problem is on the short term, there's still a lot of venture capitals that still have a lot of tokens left that they can sell, right? Or at least that's what's been going on for the last couple of months, which is why the price has been going kind of downhill more than a lot of other crypto projects. Am I bullish long term? For sure. Short term though, it's not a coin that I'm buying massively on the short term. I just think over the long term, this one is a killer. So I add to this not as often as I do to my XRP stash, but I try to add for longer term for sure. And my number 5 pick has to be Quant. Absolutely killing it over the last couple of months, or actually weeks, I should say here. They've been doing absolutely amazing. And a lot of these days here, no, actually months it is already, right? Take a look at this. So ever since, let's call it here the middle or start of September, they've just been on a rampage and they're actually up a crazy amount, almost I'd say 90 or so percent or 80 or so percent throughout the last month or so. They're doing absolutely wild. And I think Quant is finally getting some of the recognition that it deserves. Again, Quant launched in 2018 with the goal of connecting blockchains and networks on a global scale without reducing the efficiency and interoperability of the network. It is the first project to solve the interoperability problem through the creation of its first blockchain operating system. The aim of Quant using Overledger is to bridge the gap that exists between different blockchains. Quant's operating system Overledger was designed to act as a gateway for any blockchain-based project to access all other blockchains, and it also works in connecting an application to other applications in the same blockchain ecosystem like Ethereum. Yeah, it's just a project that I'm extremely excited about, more so on a fundamental layer. And if you're asking me right now, what is causing Quant to go up so ridiculously much over the last month? I'm not honestly too sure. I'd say just appreciation of things that are good. And again, this is the fun thing about cryptos being undervalued. At some point, some major funds are going to be appreciating it. I've told you guys on multiple different occasions by now, that whenever I meet non-crypto people that are invested into crypto, it's very interesting, but it's now been 3 times, actually since yesterday, 2 days ago, that people that I meet, they only hold one crypto. I almost never get this. They hold one crypto, and 3 times now, it's been the only crypto they hold is Quant. And I'm like, wow. I mean, if you hold one crypto, I'd assume it'd be Bitcoin, Ethereum, maybe a Shiba Inu or a Dogecoin. But how do all these guys get to Quant? And I'm honestly thinking a lot of these guys might have just watched maybe a Crypto Mason video or have started to read a little bit into what the top cryptos do. Or maybe because these guys were also from different levels. Maybe this is just a very known thing in different circles that Quant is just amazing in terms of tech. I honestly don't know, but it's such a coincidence that I'm like, Quant is a lot more popular than the ranking or the price might make you think. And honestly, it might literally be the best performer out of all of them over a longer term even. If we're not talking the next 6 months or so, but a longer term, Quant really might take the cake out of almost all these cryptos. And my portfolio doesn't reflect that. I should definitely go ahead and get myself some more. I'm gonna surely go ahead and look into that. But yeah, all these cryptos I bought recently and I will continue to keep on buying. Just sharing them with you guys that I'm bullish on all these 5. And that was it for today's little quick update. I'll see you guys again in another crypto video later today. But make sure you press the like button if you hold any of these cryptos. And yeah, that was it.